be with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Gentry. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Grove. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure coming. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go to work for the first time today. Looking for space, it's Montgomery. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Working the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Dropping back, it's Moses. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Covey. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. He'll do it himself.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Northwestern! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 4 over Mississippi State. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw. It's Moses. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Catch in the middle. It's Boyd. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play calls and everyone on the same page here. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
And the Wildcats will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quarterback on the keeper. Slithers into space. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking for a man. It's Moses. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Montgomery. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Pirates will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a drive there of 82 yards Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Covey. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
First down for the offense.
Hand off from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Anderson with the carry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Working on the right. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl out.
They'll give it to him again. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? With the catch, it's Boyd. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Timeout.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to the back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Timeout.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Rides to back and leaves it. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Touchdown, Wildcats! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. That's caught. It's Williams. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Makes the grab. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Fires to the big fella. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. The sure hand, it's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. This to tie things up in the final minute. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they tie it up, fellas, here in the final seconds.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Trying to slam in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking downfield, it's Moses. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not a ton of room to operate on 3rd and goal, but a touchdown wins it here in OT. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after